Up, douches. I just woke up. I fell asleep around 7 in the morning after I got a pull day in. I was up all night playing StarCraft. I didn't win many games because they put me in like the Masters leagues. I guess because it was Saturday night, so anyone with a life was out doing shit. All like the professional StarCraft 2 players were trying to like teach me the subtle differences between casual play and professional play. And I just called them all noobs and logged off and did some cyber shit and applied for jobs because I'll eventually get one. Because of begging for likes and tweets. I've done the bare minimum to keep my certifications updated. My degree never lapses, so I'm more employable than you are. Right now, my heart goes out to everyone in Korea who is eating a potato and a ham sandwich, who really wants a ham sandwich, and to everyone who's eating a pork, seafood Shanghai burger instead of a giant beef patty. I'm not going to leave you guys out. We'll find a way to get you guys some beef hamburgers. There's got to be a way to get Koreans more beef. Look, Coach Jones used to talk about how boxing did more than teach you how to defend yourself. It taught you how to stand up for your emotions. I don't really know what that means. I do, though. I think Stephanie should have learned how to do boxing. She can't now. She's too old. Basically, it seems like to me that as the scapegoat of her family, her job is to sing and dance and give all of them her money. And they're mad. I don't want to play along with their bullshit cult and all that shit. So, how can I tell? Basically, look, I have two older brothers. The oldest one is the biggest douche. All that Mormon temple shit I was talking about, I basically did that because if I didn't, my parents would keep on fighting. They still fight anyways. They would fight more. But all that bullshit, that's supposed to be the oldest son's responsibility. So according to the supreme right that I don't even give a fuck about, I have all like the most blessings because I did all that bullshit. But as soon as I did that, no bullshit, my mom was like, "Is there a way we can give this to your oldest brother?" And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? The whole thing about this whole bullshit is you can't give it away. You have to earn it, and unless you earn it, you don't have it, and blah 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 blah." But isn't there a way we can give it to your oldest brother? So I'm assuming there's some bullshit like that in Tiffany's family, where every time she does something, like, "Can't we give this away to your older sister? You know, it's your fault that this happened. Why were you even born? Let's go ahead and give this away to someone else." I mean, I'm not trying to make a thing about it. That's the truth. Just like when I had $1 million liquid and I was offering to buy the house for them. Um, Believe it or not, you can't just buy a house. You have to like move things around and call the bank and all that bullshit. So I would see them in person, call, 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 no one answered, call, no one answered. I'll just show up anyways. Oh, why'd you come? I have $1 million. You guys want me to buy the house? You have $1 million? You can buy the house for us? Yeah, well, my plan is to do it around September because taxes and blah, 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 blah. I'll call you guys later. Okay. Maybe I should just move things around now. Hello? Hello? My phone's going right to voicemail. Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Then I'll get a call like 2 weeks later angrily. You never called, talk to us. Could you be more like your brother? He's an accountant. Well, he can buy your house then. Well, he can't do that. He spent all his money telling everyone how that he went to get an MBA and doesn't do anything with it. He goes on cruises sometimes and lives in Indiana. Okay. That's how they are. That's just how they are. Anyways, so I'm assuming Tiffany's family is something like that. Um, and I just don't even want to deal with anyone's bullshit but mine. Like, I saw her skipping on the fries, assholes. I saw Tiffany's dancy thingy, and all I can think about is how her douchey dad thinks it's a good idea to pimp her out to Babyface and a bunch of other losers. That if it was a good idea, she would actually keep doing that bullshit. Instead, she's trying to milk some bullshit she did in 2019 because she got pimped out to a bunch of losers. And the best she has to show for it is to now pimp her out to a bunch of beta males in Korea. Holy shit. I see why you were so excited in 2018. You were like, I can do what I want now. Hooray. Not even then. You couldn't. Back then, you wanted just to talk to me, and your family wouldn't let you because you're the family scapegoat. I'm hoping that this is Tiffany's wake-up call and realizing that no matter what she does, it'll ever be good enough for her family. No matter what I do, will never be good enough for my family. I'm telling you, like, the moment I did all that temple shit stopped being important. The answer to all the family's problems was the temple. We just need to go to the temple. The temple. Okay. No one else was doing it. I'll do it. Maybe those will shut them up. They did. Because it turns out they didn't want me to go to the temple. They wanted me to go to the temple and give away my shit to someone else, which you can't even do. It's just like, I had a good example of it. Oh yeah, Taekwondo. They'll never admit it. We had to stop doing Taekwondo as kids because I got promoted. My older brothers didn't. They weren't allowed to take the Taekwondo test because they did bad in school. So instead of saying, congratulations, little brother, you didn't get in trouble and you got your green belt, instead they complained and cried, and we all had to stop doing Taekwondo. That's what a family scapegoat is there, to make everyone else feel good. Now, I have the opinion that it got that way because my two older brothers were born in Alaska. There's nothing to do in Alaska. So they were just sitting at home with the parents. And then I was born in D.C., so they came from Alaska to D.C. And there was anything but, look, it's not just snow, let's go do things. That's probably what happened. Anyways, I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just reflecting because I woke up and I see Stephanie prancing around on stage, singing and dancing. Like, this bitch is 35 years old. She's broke as shit. She's controlled by everyone. She eats ham and potato sandwiches. She can't have a ham sandwich. No wonder why she is so jaded. She is so jaded. Like, I don't know what to say. Other than these fries are awesome. This is my video. Look up a thing called the family scapegoat. The family scapegoat basically means you're not allowed to do good because that'll make us feel bad for not doing good. And like everything I've ever wanted to do, I excel at. If I don't want to do it, I'll just tell you I don't want to do it. All right? Everything my family has ever tried to get me involved in, I always crack the code. And they're like shocked at how easy it was for me to do it. You should look up family scapegoat. Because if you're singing and dancing and giving all your money to your family and they're giving it to P. Diddy, trying to pimp you out for a Grammy, you're the family scapegoat. Look, my family's plan for me was to have me live in their basement so I could work some kind of weird, odd jobs. And then whenever they needed me to, I could bless someone for them. Because I did temple shit, and they're not allowed to do temple shit, or they weren't able to do it, and I can't give it away to them. So they wanted to have someone who could talk to God, but not excel at anything. That way they could be close by to them, absolve them of all their sins. And I didn't really feel like playing that game. I felt like going, well, I did all the shit you wanted me to do. Now, if anything goes wrong, it's your fault, not mine. I'm going to leave. And I think that was the best decision I ever made. I mean, I think Stephanie deciding to stay is the worst decision she's ever made. Your family has pimped you out and turned you into a whore. You are now a geriatric old whore. Your big breakout is that you're used goods to some beta male on Korean public access. Why? Because you getting pimped out to a bunch of rapists and pedophiles didn't go the way they wanted it to. That's what I mean by Stephanie's a family scapegoat. Anyways, peace out.